Okay, thank you very much. First of all, I want to thank Dvora. She's our mother here. And the Jewish agency really helped us in so many ways after the disaster. With things that we needed, like clothes and psychologists and trauma help. And I'll start to tell you what happened to us. So on Friday, the 6th of October, we had a nice day, a nice supper with our boys. We were preparing a big barbecue with friends that were supposed to come from Tel Aviv. But on Saturday morning, we heard rockets. We went outside to see what is going on. We saw hundreds of rockets going above us, above our heads, but we still didn't understand exactly what is going on. Because we know rockets. We know what they look like and what they sound like, and we thought it's going to be over in just a few minutes. Very quickly we had an alarm saying we have to go into the shelters. We have a sheltered room in the house. And again, we still didn't understand how serious it is, but then everything happened really quickly. We had a message that there's terrorists in the kibbutz. On our neighborhood WhatsApp group, we started to see people writing, there's terrorists in my house, I hear Arabic shouting, and as the minutes went by and people started writing that there's smoke in their house and they're setting their house on fire, and then they got to our house as well.
You need to understand that at this moment that Meirav is describing, 3,000 terrorists went out of Gaza and went all over at least 5 kibbutzim and begin to kill everyone. It's not here one case, another case, 3,000 terrorists.
So we were in the sheltered room and we heard them coming into our house. They tried to open the door and Ben was holding it like a rock.
The security room is like a bomb-proof shelter, which is built into the house, and it's to protect against explosions, but it's not actually secure against the terrorists or gunfire. So I held the door because the door wouldn't actually lock from the inside, and it was the most scariest moment I ever had in my life. We stayed inside the room for over 12 hours. The terrorists came into our house at about 9 o'clock in the morning. And we could hear them destroying the house, and very soon after we could hear burning, the sound of fire. And very, very soon afterwards, we could smell the smoke and the electricity went out. So we were sitting in complete darkness and in complete fear of our lives. As you can see on the screen, this is our house. It used to look a lot prettier than it does now. We loved our house. It was our home. So as we were sitting in the darkness, we could only imagine what was happening to our house. Everything we had built, everything we had owned, all of our memories, all of our photographs, everything was being destroyed, and there was nothing we could do.
Because the smoke and the steam came through the door, and it was very, very hot. We were lying on the floor. We couldn't breathe. It was very, very difficult to breathe, and I felt my body really slowing down. We had to make a decision without talking about it that we're going to live through this. We're not going to die today. We have two boys. They were in a different apartment on the kibbutz on that day. They had also a very, very difficult time that day. And I have an elderly father. Also, I have a big family on the kibbutz, two sisters and a brother and their children and grandchildren. And with the help of God, they're all okay. Our family is okay. We have to say we are physically, thank God, we're okay. Okay enough, but nobody is okay from the kibbutz and from my family.
When I was sitting in the dark, it was dark, and I closed my eyes, and I said to myself, and maybe I said out loud, I said, today our story does not end. I don't know if it was the voice of God telling me I will be okay, but I believe we were being watched over from above.
So after 12 hours, we heard the soldiers, like you saw in the video, that the guy said, and they pulled us out of the window from a burning house. It took a very long time for us to feel safe again. Our community is broken, and it's rebuilding itself now, and it's a lot with your help as well. We have a long process of healing ahead of us. I think, yeah. Okay. Right now, our community is living we're out of our home. I mean, we don't have a home, and many people, 800 families, don't have a home to go back to.
With your support and the love we feel from Korea and many places throughout the world, we will rebuild our lives, and we will come back bigger and stronger, and hopefully in a safer world.
הנה באתי הביתה, הנה באתי הביתה.